So today we're going to be taking you through step by step on how to place a pair of custom made Gym Green moccasin boots. So what you do is you get to our Gym Green website, you click on the custom tab, and it's going to take you to the beginning of your boot building journey. Now if you scroll down a little bit, you'll see we've previously made a custom made video. Now this video is for our stitch down construction boots. And the reason we're making a separate video for our moccasin boots is because they are a completely new construction. So now you click let's get started. So you'll see here a selection of all the styles that we offer, but because we're doing mock toes, you have a selection of the workhorse or the meander. For this video, we are going to go with the meander. Next. So the first, you select your size. Here you'll see our size chart, which is fairly accurate. So for here, we're going to go a size US 10. What you'll notice is as you build your boots, is the price will change at the bottom here, so you can monitor how much you are spending on your custom made boots. So what you'll notice here is you only have the choice of our Moc Toe Last. As mentioned, our Moc Toe boots are completely new construction, but as this is a new construction, you currently only have the Moc Toe Last, but down the line you will see the option here for a barefoot or zero drop Moc Toe Last, which I'm sure many are looking forward to. So we're going to click Moc Toe Last. The next, you're going to choose your sole options, and here again we are a little bit limited at the moment to what soles we have available. And that is once again because the mock toe is a very new style and we've had to put down new patterns and new molds for everything around this boot. So for this custom boot, I'm going to choose the beige option. Next up, you'll be choosing the leather options. Now you can choose full grain, rough out, nubucks, or any specialty leather that we have available. These are all pretty straightforward because the boot will be all in one color. But for this video, we're going to go two-tone because we're going to show you just how you can customize your pair of boots. What we have here on the left, and quite important to familiarize yourself with, is the boot and all the names given to the various areas of this boot. So what you do here is you're going to choose two leather options, and then in the space below, you can then write down where exactly you want these leathers to be. So leather option 1 would be a no-brainer, our best-selling Nubuck Fudge CAE. And leather option 2, I want to go a little bit out there, and now I want to go for something very different. So I think I'm going to go a rough out black JGA. So here you go here. Now what I'm going to do, so it is very important that you have a look at this picture here and then write down exactly what you want done. So apron. So apron, I'm going to go for rough out black. So here I've got rough out black on the apron, and I want that to tie in with the tongue. Rough out black. Next up, we have got the vamp, and here again, what I want is the apron to match the vamp and to match the tongue. Rough out black. I'm going to go collar, but instead of rough out, you can actually opt for this to be smooth. So I'm going to say smooth black. So all that's left is to position my Nubuck Fudge, and what I want to do is add this to the quarter. Nubuck Fudge. Now there's one area that I have not changed yet, and that is the heel counter. So we go heel counter. I'm going to add that so that it ties in nicely there. So there we go. We've done every single spec on here. We've chosen our two leathers, and we're now going to go to the next step. So continuing with our custom made build is we can choose steel, plastic, or no shank. So we're going to go composite. Then I'm going to choose our laces because we've got quite a bit of black in this boot, especially on the apron and tongue. I want that to all tie in nicely. Black. So the upper stitching is basically the rest of the boot excluding the apron hand lacing. So here I'm going to go white and back to the apron. I want the white to tie in with, so I'm going to click here beige. Now pull loop, I would like to add a leather pull loop, so making the boot a lot easier to get on. So now it gets a little bit more technical, and these are your special requests that you can do for the boot. Most important here is your change of eyelet configuration. So you may just want to leave it as per the standard option, but here what we're going to do is to show you how much you can customize it. So my eyelet configuration, I'm going to say from the bottom up, I would like 3 D-rings, 1 eyelet and 2 speed hooks. So on a Moc Toe boot, you have 6 positions to fill. Okay, so next up, now that we've done the eyelet configuration, what we're going to do here is have a look at an extra row of upper stitching. So I think the 2 rows at the moment is more than enough. And I want to say branding placement. So obviously, branding, I'm going to want the Gym Green logo on heel counter. Now if you don't want the boot to be too over branded, you can say to leave this out. So I think just running through what I've chosen here, I'm very happy with what I've put together. And what I'm going to do is now go to the next stage. So depending on what you add here, you'll see here the price keeps going up depending on the work that we need to put into the boot. And that is that. What you do here is you now put your full name, your email address, and you can run through what you have built on your custom made pair of Gym Green moccasin boots. So thanks very much for watching. I hope this video has helped you and helped you better understand what goes into making a genuine Moc Toe boot. And once again, refer to our Instagram page, refer to our YouTube channel, or email into our customer support if you have any questions, as we are on a mission to be the best custom made boot factory in the world. And we are looking forward to seeing what you guys have to come up with.